Every family has that one uncle who's responsible for finances when it comes to Christmas. Now, countries function in the same exact way, but at scale. Let me explain. As we head out for Christmas, you get to realize that there are two groups in every family. Those that are fortunate enough to have an income and those who don't. But in the end, as a collective, we put resources together. Usually you have a self-appointed uncle who's responsible for finances and an aunt who's responsible for sourcing of food supply. And then those who are not employed, they contribute by taking care of the house chores and cleaning. But in the end, as a family, we get to have fun and enjoy Christmas. Now, countries, federal states, and cities, they function in the same exact way. Those who earn pay taxes. Roads get built, elderly people get taken care of, hospitals function, but in the end, we all get to benefit from the infrastructure and the ecosystem, including those who don't pay taxes. Now, what happens in between there, that's really just politics of people fighting for the keys to the treasury so that they can be the one in charge of the finances and to decide who gets to do what government project and so forth. Now, countries and families are different in a very critical way. As family, you can't fire that uncle who's bad with money. That's blood. No, you will probably argue and you won't be happy, but next year, December, you'll be back at it again. We'll have Christmas together again. With countries, it's different. Citizens aren't stuck together like that, or at least not anymore. Not the way they used to be 10, 30, 40, 50 years ago. The world has really become this global village and citizens have now options. When they don't see value anymore, they don't just complain, they leave. The UK used to be the place. The British Empire, colonies all over the place, the Commonwealth of Nations. At some point, London was the global financial capital. Everyone wanted in. Nowadays, the UK is no longer the tent she used to be. If you have to look at 2024 alone, over 10,000 millionaires left the UK. Where are they going? Top destination is the UAE, Switzerland, Italy, and Singapore. What they all have in common is these are all low tax jurisdictions. If you have to look at the US, you have top 1% funding 40% of the federal income tax. And the bottom 50% people only contribute 2%. Now, when you have a system whereby the top percent funds the majority of the services, you only need a small outflow for you to start seeing the cracks in the system. In the global context, what you get to realize is that this is not unique to a specific state or country. It's a global phenomenon. Established economies, emerging markets, states, provinces, the patterns plays out everywhere. And if anything, COVID accelerated this. Remote work, job shipping, freelancing, e-commerce, people really started realizing that they can really earn from anywhere. And the question shifted from where do I have to live? And it was more about now, where do I choose to live? Countries that are able to demonstrate real values like security, infrastructures, opportunities, they get to attract talent and capital. And those that don't, unfortunately, you see a brain drain and people leaving. And when they do, they leave with their tax base. Cheers, enjoy the holiday.